The Anachronauts. They travel through time by downloading history to their brains and archive the past in order to save the future. With their trusty brain download computer, the Epic Traversier, they randomly visit the past year after year. Join them as they embark on their next adventure. Prepare yourself for anachronology.
Hey,
Welcome
folks.
back to Anachronology. Did
Welcome
you like that
back.
sponsor break from Chicks with Clicks? If you need any assistance with
Incredible service.
yeah, please.
We actually have used them here on Anachronology. I would like to thank them for getting our Instagram up, our TikTok up. They're incredible. And while we're at that, of course, you know, if you haven't already, you should make your way over to our YouTube channel. You can find us, just search Anachronology on YouTube. You can check out all our past episodes, season 1, season 2. We got an Instagram. We got a TikTok. We're posting up our clips on there. Listen, we're doing the social media things, okay? It's what you wanted.
Hey,
So we're doing this.
And
for
loyal
you.
listeners, I know you probably hear us say this every episode, but it's
Love
just
you.
in case someone maybe stumbled across this show willy-nilly and they don't know, heck, what the hell is going on with the show that I'm watching. Just go check out our socials. You'll get all the news that you need when regarding the show. Listen, we got it on YouTube, we got it on Instagram, we got it on TikTok, and of course our Patreon, www.patreon.com/anachronology. For $5 you get the full show uninterrupted, and every episode you get more show, you get a bonus content in the form of a category and a seggy. So whether you just want to watch this show for free, please continue doing so. What if you want to give us $5? You can go check it out on Patreon if you want to be extra generous.
We dare you. We double dare you. Well, yeah, we had a really good first category out the door. Famous persons, obviously revisiting some staples of 2010. A couple of surprises, a couple of fun ones in there. But let's move onward and upward to our second category here in 2010. Let's talk a little tabloids, folks. Let's talk about some of those scandalous stories that went on in 2010 that were obviously at that point creeping in on your news feed of whatever social media service that you frequented at that time.
Interesting to see what the heck's going to be, what gossip I'm going to remember. Yeah, from fucking 2010.
Let's talk about the tea, baby. What happened? This one, the first one out the gate was pretty seismic. Now this is actually just kind of ripple effect that kind of came over from a event that happened, unfortunately for this person, at the end of 2009, and we already brought it up today on the show and have brought it up in the past. Let's give it up for our homeboy Tiger Woods and his divorce from Ellen Nordegren, looking like a fine Swedish blonde woman here, who he had, I think, a child or 2 children with. But obviously, this woman caught on to some of his extramarital activities, which was enjoying a slice of American pie at Perkins every once in a while. And yeah, that basically happened in 2009. And then obviously just the fallout and the tabloid fodder that poured over into 2010, basically kind of just dethroning this guy. I mean, it's almost like, I'm not saying he got canceled, because obviously he has since come back. He's won the Masters since then. I mean, he's had a pretty nice comeback tour, but what a fall from grace, because this guy was just like the game of golf for so many years. And then you find out that like humble, quiet, and just dominating Tiger Woods is slaying strange, like on the regular.
So wasn't there definitely like some rumblings of him being caught, you know, with women, but wasn't this the one where it was like Tiger Woods involved in car crash for like fleeing his property, and she came after him with a fucking golf club? Yeah, and he like flipped around. Yeah, so yeah, this was definitely, I don't know if it was the straw that broke her back, or if it was the first time she was made privy. But yeah, fucking, she must have made out pretty good though in the divorce. She had.
I mean, I could only imagine. Yeah. I could only imagine what that is like, or even what that financial arrangement was afterward. But it went pretty as loud as it came in. It went out, and then you didn't really hear much about it. And then, dude, ever since then, you know, he has just kind of come back, and he's been dominant again. Christ, he was in a fucking car accident and came back and played golf. He's pretty invincible, this guy. but does have a penchant for a certain type of woman, and it came up and kind of bit him in the ass in 2010, Tiggs. So just watch your back, brother. Just watch your back. You gotta know when to.
There definitely was probably some stuff that his Swedish wife he was uncomfortable asking her to do, or he just knew that those Perkins waitresses would be all about it.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Those it was Florida too, right? I think it was even it's a certain brand of Perkins. Yeah. Absolutely. He's going after. On the trend of somebody done cheated, let's talk about couple Jesse James and Sandra Bullock, who were married, divorced, because basically Jesse James wanted to trade Sandra Bullock in for Goth, and decided to bang Kat Von D on the side. And that's basically that big scandalous shit that went down. I mean, she's there. I mean, I feel like you got Sandra's her own kind of beauty, and then there's this thing.
Didn't he just become famous for fabricating motorcycles, right? Like that was his, and he got a TV show.
Did.
Yeah, buddy. I don't know how the paths of Jesse James and Sandra Bullock. Yeah. I don't know how they cross paths, but dude, you done goofed, man. Like, listen, I love chasing Strange as much as the next guy. You know, when I was, especially if you got like a shit ton of money, you could probably be like, yeah, I'm fucking. Even though I'm dating Sandra Bullock or married to her, man, I can probably still bang this broad. But it's like, man, it just seems like for all of the crazy that is in Hollywood with actresses, I mean, Sandra Bullock, as far as I can tell, she is being like above board, like no drama, you know what I mean? Like very,
she's like wholesome,
very wholesome,
you know, and then she's just like the every town girl. She's got the beautiful smile. Yeah, I mean, and then there's this thing, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I get it. I you know, that's fine, Jesse James, but you know, I'm sure I don't think him and Kat Von D are together anymore. Yeah. So hopefully he had fun with that.
You done goofed, son.
Somebody done cheated. So those are the kind of the cheaty things that happened in tabloids in 2010. Then there was this, which I do remember, but I don't remember much about it. But there's the Bristol Palin's Dancing with the Stars controversy. Palin's appearance on Dancing with the Stars sparked debates about whether she was being kept on the show due to political bias or her dancing skills. I think this is funny when this is what people were talking about, like shit talking people in politics about why they were on a shitty, celebrity dancing show, I guess.
I completely forgot this person existed.
Yeah, obviously Palin's daughter.
Wasn't her claim to fame was she got like knocked up when she was like 16 or 17? Wasn't that like the big she was like some teenage mom, and then wasn't there it was like the Bristol, and I think the boyfriend's name was like Dakota or something. They tried to give her some fucking stupid white kid name that they gave her a TV show and about like being a teen parent or something. I could be talking my ass about that, but I'm pretty damn sure.
That sounds pretty right, I think. So let's see, what the hell is this all about? Let's hear this person from ABC News
cutting the rug.
Break it down.
Now to Bristol death threats on Dancing with the Stars. Bristol Palin, a target after a suspicious package containing a white powder was sent to the show. Sarah Palin is now weighing in as her daughter overcomes a difficult week on the dance.
A white powder that was sent to the show is probably cocaine,
right?
To get her to fucking pep up her step and dance better. Honestly, she should have tested that. So somebody went to the extent of sending a chemical compound to murder this woman on Dancing with the Stars. They hated her so much. Sarah Palin, her mother.
I feel like there must have been this was politically motivated. This wasn't about her dancing skills, because there's no way in hell somebody who cares about two-stepping or ballet is gonna, or top step, tip tap, whatever the hell they got going on, that they're gonna give a shit about being so hard up. They're gonna death threat Bristol Palin. I think this
because she just danced on TV and made a fucking jackass out of herself under her mother's popularity.
ABC's Nick Watt has the story.
Okay, Nick, what is the story?
It was one of the most tear-filled blow-ups we've ever seen.
Bristol Palin was an emotional wreck in rehearsals this week.
I feel like you want to go home.
A sign of partner strain and something potentially.
This guy's like, you've never had to work for anything in your life.
You're not there.
Her mum, Sarah, backstage before the show broke some sinister news on Facebook. I'm sorry to say she's getting those annoying death threats and more mystery white powder sent to her while on.
Yeah, again, these are the stakes. Like you said, this is the stakes of like the political spectrum back then. It was like, okay, dude. Because obviously Sarah Palin was a fucking clown. She was like, obviously, God, Tina Fey made fun of her. It was just like such low-hanging fruit at the time.
Yeah, she was rocking that whole like cougar MILF next door look before it was popular, like really popular. You know what I mean? 2010.
Exactly. And just like this kind of root-tooting conservative woman from Alaska. And then again, like you said, for some reason, they, TV producers were like, what would be great? Her kids would be great. And they should be all over TV. And, maybe we should have some death threats happen to them.
Yeah, it's all fabricated. Yeah. We need high drama. We need high stakes, high drama.
Wow.
And dude, 100%. This just reeks of fucking cocaine being found in the dressing room and then saying it's mystery powder.
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. This was actually supposed to go to Tom Bergeron's fucking dressing room. Not
Where's my goddamn fucking cocaine?
Yeah, exactly. So yep. Okay. Now let's get on to Gotta Have Some Meltdowns, baby. That's a fun segment we like to play here on Tabloids. And let's start off with Gotta Have a Mel Gibson breakdown, baby. Give me back my son, or let me fucking hurl anti-Semitic fucking comments at you on a recorded phone call.
Yeah, this is great.
Down, bro. Yeah, pretty rough on good old Gibson. Gibson made headlines for a series of leaked audio tapes in which he screamed, is an understatement, at his then girlfriend, Oksana Grovrieva, can't even say her last name, leading to a huge, paring that down, a huge public backlash. I mean, basically, dude just lit it up and fucking burned it down. These are things of legend. These recordings.
Wasn't there several N-bombs being dropped in this? Right, there was several accusations. Accusations of who she was fraternizing with.
This is how insane this is. So, AI producer helping us out, pulling us some clips here from said event in like Tabloids. This is called Mel Gibson Phone Rants 1 through 8.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He's like breathing like a fucking dog, man. Hit me with some crazy, baby.
Tell me that the message or something, right? Because you're doing something, trying to breastfeed with fucking foreign bodies in you. Was that it?
It has nothing to do with it.
He's already just gone. He's already just checked out. The breastfeeding with foreign body.
That's how you start. That's how you lead with.
And she's just like, hold on a second, Mel. Just like pressing the fucking record button on this huge record.
She's checking the levels, making sure they're going.
She got like the pre-postage thing to TMZ already ready. Yeah, hold on. A little louder, Mel.
Putting a stinger on it.
It was what? The fact that you had foreign bodies in there?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
I've never had.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
What? I didn't. I never said anything of a kind. You never asked me, I never told you. Or maybe you asked me, but I never lied about this.
Fair.
Not a lie, who cares? So, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them, why don't you? Anyway,
That's none of your fucking business. What
it is. They look stupid. I'm just telling you. It's just
it's just so petty. I love that he's just being a petty shit talking about the fake breasts his ex-wife.
This is great.
1 through 8.
36 minutes of just pure, unfiltered, crazy Mel Gibson yelling at his do you have a kid with this woman? Yeah. Because he's breastfeeding with foreign bodies in there.
This is awesome. Let's skim a little further into the tape, see where we go here in this adventure.
Fucking son, and I better have my daughter. I just want my daughter and a maid. It's a lot less fucking trouble. They clean up after themselves. They make your goddamn bed, which you did not. You don't have to worry about emotional blackmail or any other bullshit that you put me through. I just need a nice woman to look after my beautiful daughter.
Okay.
I don't have to fuck her or anything.
He is definitely upset. He is breathing very heavily. Yeah, Mel's having a time, dude.
I gotta say,
and then doesn't he also? I mean, it gets. If this is the same one, I mean, I don't know if that was in 9 through 20 of the Mel Gibson phone rants, but I think he gets very anti-Semitic too. He says some shit about Hollywood, and
yeah,
I think
there's
that was
definitely.
his.
I know that was
definitely the chef's kiss.
I know that is definitely in the arrest video, the DUI one for sure.
Oh, that's right.
But
How
it's
can we
very,
forget
bro.
that?
It's very possible that that's in here too. It is very possible.
Smell, dude.
They're not mutually
Wow.
exclusive.
But this went on, and then I mean, now we flash forward to now, and it's kind of like, and then Mel Gibson has kind of come back into the spotlight. You know, he's kind of grown out this incredible like facial hair now.
Yeah,
he's had a couple of he's been in a couple of things where people have been like, oh, awesome. Read something that he's gonna do another Lethal Weapon movie or some shit, which I'm not very interested in. But
no.
Mel, I don't know, baby. You may have seen your best
Continue with like
days.
the Herman Melville, like grow the beard, like
Sure.
just be a recluse, go crazier, just leave more messages,
Look at him.
leave a lot more voicemail.
Man, dude.
You give me back my daughter. You get rid of your tits.
Absolutely. Also, folks, all of the clips and the videos that we play here on the show are going to be on our playlist on our YouTube channel. Check it out. And if we missed any, feel free to throw some up there too, but you can check them all out in long form later. Let's continue on the trend of Meltdown 2010. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this gentleman right here who wrote the fucking book on melting down. Sheen's infamous meltdown, including his tiger blood and winning catchphrases, followed by his firing from 2.5 Men, was, as put perfectly, tabloid gold. It was like real time watching somebody have some shit go on in their life. It was like, oh shit, Charlie Sheen says some shit. Oh shit, Charlie Sheen got fired. Oh shit, Charlie Sheen wasn't wearing a shirt and smoking a cigarette in a Taco Bell fucking drive-up line, talking to random people, intoxicated.
Charlie Sheen has AIDS. Yeah, dude. It fucking just kept going up and up and up.
Just kept ratcheting it up. We were like, damn, this is getting crazy.
Yeah.
But it was, dude. The poor guy. I mean, I say poor guy. I mean, I feel that at least, I mean, I think he just went nuts and went right after the establishment and shit. But he just like,
oh, dude,
he definitely was riddled up on some kind of drugs and alcohol.
Dude, you got to figure
this time.
Dude, you got to figure too. It's like whatever damage you do to your body by like drinking alcohol, you know, damn near daily or every day, smoking cigarettes, you know, cocaine, dude, cocaine, fucking, you do as much cocaine as Charlie Sheen has done. He is definitely probably on edge, fucking talking to a interviewer, being like, my children are fine. I have tiger blood. I'm winning. It doesn't matter that I'm getting a divorce. Like, of course he was going nuts, doing decades worth of cocaine.
I mean, again, all that kind of stuff that happened during that time, like the different, tiger blood or whatever. I know they were all pulled from because that's the thing that was wild. And when you watch this happen with him, you were like, bro, is somebody gonna like, does he have a fucking like PR person that could pull him back? Like, in no way should he have done that.
More of our interview with Charlie Sheen, NBC's Jeff Lawson spoke to him. Jeff, good morning to you once again.
Hi, good morning, Meredith, once again to you. This was a candid conversation, as Matt mentioned. Charlie Sheen did not hold back at all, opening up about his drug use, his kids, violence, depression, and also his new war with CBS network executives who he claims are trying to destroy his family.
There is.
The first question America wants to know, are you clean right now?
Look at me, duh. Drug tests don't lie.
When was the last time you did drugs?
Don't remember, don't care. Drug tests don't lie. The scoreboard doesn't lie.
You say you've cured yourself of addiction. You don't need Alcoholics Anonymous. How have you done that?
I closed my eyes and made it so.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's all you got to play. I mean, dude is just, he's on a different wavelength right now. He really was, dude. He was like floating. We were
dude,
like,
what a way to open the interview. Duh. He's like, are you on drugs? He's like, duh.
Perfect, dude. You couldn't have written a better meltdown for 2010 and for Tabloids Gold with Mr. Charlie. I feel like he has kind of leveled out a little bit in his latter years, and good for you, Charlie. Let's see, moving on. This one was kind of strange. Let's see here.
It's Charlie Sheen again.
Look at that. It's more Charlie Sheen meltdowns. Yeah, this one was weird. This was also something that appeared in a few different tabloids and in the news. But Brittany Murphy's death and her husband's passing. So apparently Murphy's sudden death in December of 2009 continued to dominate headlines in 2010, especially after her husband, guy featured here, who obviously punched up, Simon Monjack, died 5 months later in an incredibly similar circumstance. The fact that both Murphy and Monjack died of similar causes, acute pneumonia and severe anemia, within such a short time span, fueled widespread speculation and conspiracy theories.
Yeah, what a little cutie patootie she was. She had that
Really
very distinct voice. Yeah, does that very distinct voice.
Yeah, awesome.
I saw that.
Very sad.
Fucking the voice of Luann on Uncle Hi Uncle Hank on King of the Hill. King of the Hill, yeah, King of the Hill. And dude, her husband in the show was Tom Petty. Lucky, I believe the character's name. He's fucking R.I.P. to him too. But yeah, man, he's 14 years removed from or 15 of 2009 with Brittany Murphy dying of fucking like black mold, living in her apartment or
that was one of the theories. Yeah, they said there was a toxic mold theory that I guess the Murphy's mother speculated that toxic mold in the home may have contributed to the deaths of both of these people, which is fucking, I guess, don't let that happen to you. And then there was another thing, poisoning allegations. It says in 2013, her father requested additional tests on hair samples, which reportedly showed elevated levels of heavy metals, suggesting possible poisoning. So it's weird that, I mean, maybe even to this day, it's some weird cold case. But I remember this happening, and you're just like, usually it's like, I don't know, somebody this young dies of a drug overdose, or they die in a freak accident or something.
Yeah, and that's something
like that is weird.
Pneumonia after, and then her husband kicking off 5 months later with the same thing. Very fishy, Hollywood.
Get your houses checked for black mold, everybody.
Right, especially if you Hollywood.
Oh God, these two fucking goons. JWoww and Snooki. Jersey Shore drama in 2010. Jersey Shore stars Snooki and JWoww were constant tabloid fixtures with their wild antics, including Snooki's arrest for disorderly conduct in July of 2010. It states that Snooki's arrest occurred during the filming of the 3rd season of Jersey Shore. According to reports, shocker, she was heavily intoxicated while on the beach, where she was seen stumbling, yelling, and causing a scene, or AKA filming the fucking
Jersey Shore.
Witnesses say she was drinking throughout the day, and her behavior became increasingly erratic, leading to concerning bystanders calling the police. It's crazy to think that even in 2010, I can't really take the origin back to Jersey Shore, but it lasted way longer than it ever should have. And I think it was kind of the first peek behind the curtain of like, there's really fucking crazy, weird cultures of people in this country, and anybody will watch anything if it's just put in front of them. And that's what the Jersey Shore, I think, definitely represented when it came out.
I don't think I've ever seen one episode of the show. I'm trying to remember, is Snooki the one that I believe was the Jersey Shore, where they're at some bar in either New York or New Jersey or whatever, and some dude, like some guy who's like a teacher, he fucking hauled off and punched one of them on the Jersey Shore? That awesome. Exists. It is very possible it is not like this cast. Maybe it was like a different Jersey Shore cast, but I swear that there is footage of, because he was like a middle school teacher or something, and he was sitting at the bar, and one of them was just like, and he straight up was just like, just fucking floors her.
You're fucking making my
I think it was Snooki.
Stupid.
I think it was Snooki. I've definitely seen that clip many a time. I'm pretty sure.
Apparently, this is the incident in question here.
I have a question.
Ask away.
You want a funnel beer?
30. You were just sick a second ago.
Do you want to do anything fun?
Yeah, let's make a sale. I love that. It's totally psyched.
You want a funnel beer? That was the first question.
Snooki's drinking.
This woman just asked, and then they're all just like commenting.
It's pretty out of control. From 11 in the morning till the wee hours of the night, and never stopping. That means you're drunk all day and all night long.
How are you supposed to go to the gym?
Oh God, what? Every time I try and steal a beer, Danny catches me.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, just watching this, I've lost a few brain cells. It's insane. And then but then that's the thing. Like, you know, this does shine a light on this show, and then all the other shows that have followed in its footsteps. It's all just like people that will clown on themselves for money and fame, and just a bunch of producers that are just like egging them on, throwing booze at them, getting them drunker and drunker, just making them look like fucking idiots, dude.
Well, they don't really need any help making them look like idiots.
That's kind of true.
They're just
it's like greasing the tracks for even more.
Yeah. They're just speed running it by giving them some help in the form of alcohol.
Our bathing suits. We're getting our
Nice.
Come on, Nicole, really?
Nicole, really?
I just have fun. Snooki is on the beach, rolling around. She's falling all over the place.
Loves it. Loves it. Her friends are fucking waste. There's a bunch of people watching.
I'm just looking at and that's all the show was like them being drunk and sleeping with each other. They probably all swapped a credible cocktail of STDs during the filmings of these seasons of the show.
Just burned the bed sheets from that place. So like, don't even bother.
Burned them just like the fucking Salem witch trial.
It's like tuberculosis blankets. Fucking burn them.
Oh my god. All right, moving on. A palate cleanse from fucking Snooki, and I already feel like a sticky beer. Let's palate cleanse it with a little bit. We talked about
the meat dress.
The meat dress was a big tabloid thing. Gaga stunned the world by wearing a dress made of raw meat to the MTV Video Music Awards, sparking debate about its meaning and its place in pop culture history.
Okay.
Lady Gaga of her to wear a big meat dress. And she even had like the meat stilettos and shit.
I don't know how long she had that dress on, but however long she was under them hot ass lights on that red carpet, dude, that thing had to start cooking.
She sings with it on. Here she is.
Oh Lord, that could not have smelled good.
Record.
That cannot be real meat.
It's called Born This Way. How beautiful in my way. 'Cause
I'm singing in a meat dress.
This is the footage aliens are gonna find when they find our like buried civilization. They're gonna be like, they were dumb and deserved.
She's holding a metal fucking spaceman wearing a meat dress.
Dude. On the right track, baby, I was born this way.
Sure you were. And you're wearing fucking top sirloin on your head.
There should be just like a fucking maggots just like falling out of her face from being laid into the meat, raw meat.
That was definitely one of the I don't really understand this, but cool. I guess she's edgy. It's art. It's art. Let's move on. Tabloids. God, this terrible human being. Let's talk about Kate Gosselin's reality show and divorce. Everybody remembers good old OG Karen here, fucking Kate Gosselin. She was on that Kate Plus 8
John and Kate Plus 8, yeah. This person is if I would like to speak to the manager was a person. That's what this lady is. She's the living embodiment of that.
Oh my god! I mean, she started that. Honestly, look at that hair.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like her and Susie Orman have to fight to see who gets to keep that hairstyle. But I remember this woman on this show, and then like her cucky, weird, like husband who just like sat and got yelled at, and then she continued to try to be like a reality TV star, and nobody like cared, honestly, and just cringy. Like all I remember about it was just her being awful to her kids and her husband, you know, like that was the whole like crux of the show.
I remember he put out a statement or something when he got divorced. He was like, this is like the greatest day of my life. It's like no longer being married to her. Can
you imagine that liberation? This is great. Let's take a peek, get a little taste behind the scenes. This is called John and Kate Ugly Moments. Again, another part 3 of 6. So this goes hard in the paint on Ugly. Let's find it out.
Best of.
No dessert if we can't get a picture. No, Leah, you're not in far enough. Just take.
Who is that?
Leah and Hannah, stand up. Okay, Leah, can you get her down there? Yes. Honey, come closer.
Look at me.
Oh,
Look at me. 1, 2, 3.
Did you just say I should kill myself or get myself?
For me, it'd be I need to kill myself.
Yeah,
it's just I just look at this and I go, you wanted 8 children? Like, this is insanity, bro.
What's the breakdown? Was it like 2 sets of twins and then 1 set of quadruplets? Was it, you know what I mean? Was it
I
twins,
mean, her vagina did
triplets?
some work, dude.
Yeah.
That she's give her that. She's from a birthing perspective, she's done some seriously heavy lifting.
Yeah, she probably got shot with a bunch of fertility cocktails to make her very viable.
I'm exhausted. Colin Thomas, that is strike 3.
Where are my Crocs? Where are mommy's Crocs?
I can already hear this is all this woman probably does is say how tired she is, how nobody helps her. It's just she's writing a book on it.
I wonder if they got paid per episode.
Me
and
too.
if those kids, if there's any trust fund or something set up, because these kids aren't obviously 18, so they can't legally be employed.
Yeah, you bet. That's true, because I guess at some point they're minors, but they're all appearing on a show, so you would assume that
you have to compensate.
I don't know if you would get like your SAG. I don't even know how anything with reality and unions really work, but you're basically getting on-screen appearance fees, so money.
Yeah,
Let's see. I want to see her fucking
that.
cuck her fucking husband here. Let's go.
Until their room is clean, because I'm not sure they're going with us. It's not her room. Go put it in the basement. It indeed is her room, and she was up here playing. I don't ever want to hear that's not her room again. Just because she sleeps in the dungeon by choice doesn't. I don't want to get away from that being Alexis's room too. We get enough of it from Hannah and Leah. That's not your room, Alexis. Get out. Yes, it is her room, because she chose to sleep alone in the nice dark basement because she's like a bat. I mean, I can't help that, but that is still her.
Okay.
That's a little telling.
It's a little weird that you let your kids just go sleep in the basement.
John, are you not going to qualify, or just kind of that phrasing? Your wife said sleep in the dark like a bat because she wants to be in the dungeon by choice.
Poor I just feel bad for everybody that had to deal with her. So
interesting turn of phrase.
Yeah, that's there you go. That's a little Kate Gosselin in Tabloids.
Get her out of here.
Also, 2010, and probably leading up to 2010, we got to see in the Tabloids, of course, we got to see the beautiful and majestic transformation of Miley Cyrus from traditional Disney star to whatever you want to call that on the right. And that happened rather quickly, that she started to shed the whole wholesome Disney image and just become an absolute fucking crazy freakazoid.
Didn't she involve like dildos as part of her stage show? She was like putting on strap-ons or something. She was like mock filleting them, like Disney doesn't want me to be doing this, and she was totally just going off the.
I mean, she went pretty hard, and I mean, I think the real kind of thing for her that I think popped up in and around 2010 was the controversial bong video.
Oh, ripping a bong, nice.
It was her just ripping a bong. It got so much like press and coverage. I mean, it's good. It's tabloid gold when TMZ talks about it. Let's listen to this. Here's this person literally doing a whole report on it. Slow news day.
This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Audible.com.
The Young Turks.
At Audible Podcast.
And there's a free fucking plug for the Young Turks and Audible.
Miley Cyrus got caught smoking from a bong.
Oh, jeez.
Hit that soundboard.
We need that for the show.
So apparently she wasn't smoking marijuana. She was smoking something known as salvia.
Nice.
Yeah, not as fun as weed.
No, and it's basically salvia is not.
Oh, rip it, Miley.
She wants to go see the Clockwork Magicians.
Side effects that are similar to LSD.
Thanks, everybody. With her weird, like, Waffle House waitress voice that she has when she talks.
Yeah, didn't she marry one of Thor's brother, one of the Helmsworth?
Yeah, one of the
boys?
Helmsworths.
One of the Helmsworth boys
during whatever period that was. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, honestly, she went from that to, spoiler alert, that. So it's just like, I mean, listen, let's just say, and hey, talking to y'all from the future 2024 here in 2010, it just gets worse, honestly.
Yeah.
It keeps going and going. And I mean, she's the thing about her is, here's the thing, if you strip down all the theatrics, all the shock factor, whatever, I mean, she can sing. She has a good voice. She has that pedigree. She comes from that. But yeah, it's just this is what it is. This is what music is nowadays. It's that ass, basically. Got to get that ass out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't really think I guess performance wise, if I was needed to go to a show, it's like I'd almost want to go to a Lady Gaga show because it's like a weird and horned up as Miley Cyrus is. It's like and I'm stressing weird as it is. Gaga's is probably just as weird
It
and
is,
just horned
but
up, or if not
it's
weirder.
like, but it's not just like an hour and a half of like Miley Cyrus rubbing her vagina on different props for
That's true.
and then
That's
just
what
like
that is the show.
that's what you're paying for. I'm sorry for anybody that's gone to a Miley Cyrus show, but yeah, obviously that all started to kind of take hold in 2010. And breaking up is hard to do, and of course it's very sad in 2010 when that breakup is Taylor Swift and John Mayer. Swift's brief relationship with Mayer and her song Dear John, shocker, which allegedly took aim at him, fueled tabloid stories about their dramatic breakup. And I mean, come on, man. It's John Mayer. What the fuck did you think, dude?
Yeah.
Like, look at him.
And he must have had at least 10 years on her, probably, like however young / old she was. He has already been there, and he's just like, "No, I love you, baby. Let me just
dude, totally, man."
And then he straight up, then he just ghosted her, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not, marrying you. I just
she
wanted
looks
to."
very, very, very young in this particular picture,
I just
and he
wanted
looks
to
very,
violate.
very, very douchey in this picture. So there was probably a little love in the music world there. It probably had some admiration for each
He looks like
other.
he looks like a dad that started dating like his daughter's friend. That's what he looks like. And now he's like, "Yeah, I got to dress cool for my new wife."
Yeah. And then everybody was like, I don't think these songs like Dear John is about John Mayer. Well, then how can you surprise you're in the wrong hole again? That one was definitely about John Mayer.
I'm surprised that no one has looked into that. That is blatantly it is in the liner notes. She is specifically, there is no mistaking that is what she says in the song. It's written in the lyrics in the liner notes. So you tell me, populace.
And that's the face John Mayer makes too.
Hey,
So
no, I'm not.
smooth, and he
Hey.
somehow is even nude. He has an acoustic guitar and he's still playing and swooning you.
Write a song about how you can't get your ass pregnant.
So that's like breaking up is hard to do. And then talk about two red flags colliding. Katy Perry and Russell Brand decided to get married for no reason whatsoever that sounded good. Perry and Brand's whirlwind romance and marriage were heavily covered, with constant speculation about the longevity of their relationship, which, shocker, ended in 2011. I mean, definitely like probably some fucking like, who knows, some Vegas shotgun wedding shit. But I mean, Russell Brand doesn't scream any sense of security to me. Like, he's Russell fucking Brand, dude. He was in Get Him to the Greek, I think, was like the one thing that he did, and then he just was like that guy from
I don't even
Sarah
know
Marshall, forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, that okay, and I don't even know how he got that role in Get. Like, I don't know. I don't think he did stand up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how he was discovered to then get cast in that role, if he was on like a TV show or in BBC, whatever. But he basically took that character of himself and forgetting Sarah Marshall, and that is basically what he's been for 15-20 years. And didn't he get accused of the old essay, the old sexual abuse, the old grooming?
He's had plenty of things come out against him. He's had some bad shit come out against him. He does the whole classic like, it's a smear campaign. And he's very nowadays I feel he's very political. He's very very conservative leaning. He has a shocker, a podcast, but I don't think
he's probably just trying to like get ahead of all the fucking Me Too stuff. Then he's probably like, that's what they want to do. They want you to think that I didn't rape them.
Oh god, yeah, exactly. Going
it was
on
consensual,
and on.
Even though she wasn't awake.
And she was just kind of, obviously make up to making bad decisions and married him. But I think she's married to like Orlando Bloom now or something. Yeah, I think she's definitely traded him in the Russell Brand in for a better version. But they seem to be
Legolas getting that Lego ass.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that firework ass. So there's that. And then here we go. Rounding off our tabloids, there was this absolute like made no fucking sense thing thing that happened with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, when he was doing his like he was on fucking Letterman and just
make any sense.
doing all the talk show rounds. What was this for? What movie was this
it was
for?
Joaquin Phoenix's "I'm Still Here."
I'm still here.
Phoenix's bizarre appearance, as you said, on Late Show with David Letterman, and his announcement that he was quitting acting and becoming a rapper turned out to be, I mean, shocker, part of the performance art mockumentary "I'm Still Here," and obviously confusing both public and tabloids. So this was an interesting, almost like a kind of an Andy Kaufman thing of just being so kind of like in character, but like fooling everybody. And he really committed to it. And I remember like the documentary was just after you had seen all like the public appearances, you're like, this is just stupid. Like this, and everyone knew this was bullshit. Like there's no way this is real.
It was Joaquin's Joker moment before he was having his Joker moment. He was so far ahead of the curve. He was Jokering in 2010. He was writing his own destiny, Tom.
Yeah, maybe this was the early iterations of his Joker, but it really was just him like fucking smoking cigarettes and being his usual
mumbling
strange self. And that's it, folks. That's our tabloids. 2010 tabloids. A lot of exciting, wild, and weird shit. Let's take ourselves another break. Let's hear from another one of our incredible sponsors. And then we're coming back, folks, for the final category, a brand new category first here on Shocker, the last
season finale.
So we'll be back, folks. See you soon.
Be right back.